The second meeting of the Senate State and Local Government Committee is called to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills.
Here.
Senator Rawlings.
Here.
Senator Tishner. Vice Chair Elkins.
Present.
Chair Nemus.
Present. Okay. We have a quorum, so we can do our business. We're going to have an announcement here. Senate, State, and Local Committee rules and guidelines. The chair must be told of any bill, resolution, committee substitute, or committee amendment that a member wants to be heard. The chair's preference is to be notified and presented with any proposed changes at least 24 hours before the meeting. All bills, committee substitutes, resolutions, or committee substitutes are heard at the discretion of the chair. Reminders. Please remember to silence your cell phone during the meeting. Please remember to turn on your microphone when speaking before the committee and to record votes. So the recording system will pick up your votes and motions. When explaining your vote, first cast your vote, then explain. The first item on the agenda is Senate Bill 27, sponsored by Senator Elkins. We have a committee sub. Is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? We have a motion and a second for the committee sub. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The committee sub has been adopted. Senator Elkins, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, committee. I'm Senator Greg Elkins, representing the 28th Senate District. Senate Bill 27 is a bill that would allow fiscal courts or local governments that are tasked with the care of an indigent remains to have the option to choose cremation. Currently, the statute requires them to bury. They must first consult with the coroner while making the decision for burial or cremation. One other caveat, if the deceased is known to be a member of a religious community or organization, and that organization has expressed a desire in writing to provide for the afterlife care, that community may assume those expenses and duties. None of this can happen until after the coroner has made a bona fide attempt to locate the next of kin for at least 30 days. With that, I'll be happy to entertain any questions, Mr. Chair.
Yes, and the committee sub says that if the family has been notified and still doesn't take action, then the same thing goes in. The coroner can make the decision, correct?
That is correct. Sometimes a family will be found or may be found, and they decide they don't want to take possession of the remains or don't want anything to do with it. That happens from time to time, and so the committee sub does address that issue.
Thank you. Now, we have two people who want to speak on this bill. We'll allow them. Jason Hall. Please introduce yourself, and the floor is yours.
Jason Hall with the Catholic Conference of Kentucky, and Senator Elkins and I spoke just before the meeting, so I just want to say for the record, our only concern with the bill is that cremation is being presented as an alternative to burial, and we just want to make sure that it's understood that any cremated remains will be interred, that they will not be disposed of in any other manner. And so we've talked about a possible amendment. I'm very grateful to Senator Elkins for his help with religious communities and trying to make sure this is done right. So that's my only objection. Thank you.
Okay, so the religious communities can take control, and then they could have it cremated or not, correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct. So a
But
religious,
you're thinking of going further and talking
Well,
to Senator Elkins about that.
I talked to Senator Elkins last session. I know the intent is, and the understanding is that a coroner who did opt for the cremation option would inter the remains, but it's not clear in the bill that that's required, and we just feel that that's important.
All right, thank you. And Rabbi, what's his name?
Shlomo Lippman.
Thank you. Please introduce yourself, and the floor is yours.
Rabbi Shlomo Litzvin, Chairman, Kentucky Jewish Council. I just wanted to express the Jewish community's appreciation, number one, for the addendum that was added to the bill last year. I want to thank the sponsor and Senator Tichenor who worked on this last year to ensure that members of any religious community can be taken care of by those communities. There are among the Jewish community and other communities. To not be buried is an affront to the corpse, so allowing the Jewish community to step in there while still protecting the economic responsibilities of the county, I think is a perfect compromise. The Lubavitch Rebbe Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the foremost Jewish leader of the modern era, famously said that in America, the government upholds segments of society and thereby ensures the flourishing of the whole. I think this is a perfect example of that. Looking at individual needs, it shows the care that was put into this. We want every bill that is dealing with afterlife care to show this amount of care. So I want to express my appreciation. I know that the Jewish Federation told me this was their number one priority this year. So I just want to express my support for this bill. Chabad of the Bluegrass, which is a Jewish organization based in Lexington, has already reached out to every coroner in writing, as the bill expresses. So we just appreciate the effort that was put into this bill, the thoughtfulness and the efforts of the senators.
Well, we thank you for coming forward and getting on this at the front instead of waiting afterwards and saying there's a problem. We thank you for your comments. Are there any other, by any members, comments or questions? Seeing none, do I have a motion for the bill? So moved. We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Elkins.
Aye.
Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills. Senator Rawlings. Senator Tichenor. Chair Nemus.
Aye. Senate Bill 27, as amended by committee substitute, passes 10-0 with favorable expression, and we expect to do so on the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I know you put a considerable amount of work into this bill as well, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the committee's indulgence on this and support of this bill. It's a very important bill, particularly to a lot of religious communities, if we get this done and done correctly. So I thank you for hearing me this morning.
The last item on the agenda is Senate Bill 40, sponsored by Senator Boswell. While you're taking your seat, there is a committee sub. Do I have a motion to?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The committee substitute is adopted and before us. You have the floor. Please introduce yourself and your guest.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm State Senator Gary Boswell, 8th District. I have a couple of guests here today. Would you like me to have them introduce themselves at this
Yes,
time?
please.
Todd Ruckel. I'm the Executive Director for County Judges Association.
And Jenna Scott, I'm representing the Kentucky Public Library Association.
So this is a very unusual occurrence today. All parties, I believe, to this bill are in concurrence. This bill returns library board appointments to the local judge executives and local boards. It is my hope that this bill will lower the temperature on this whole process permanently. With that, I will turn this over to my guests and let them say a few words, and then if we have any questions, we'll answer those. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we worked with the Library Association with Jana over the summer and during the interim. worked all this out, and like Senator Boswell said, we all agree, and I think this process becomes a lot easier, and hopefully the library, this goes away for in the future.
And we just appreciate Senator Boswell and the county judges working with us on this. I think we're all very happy with this compromise. KDLA is supportive of it as well, for the record. So we appreciate you all's work in hearing the bill.
Do we have any questions or Senator Tishner?
Thank you. Thank you all for working so hard on this. I know this has been an issue Senator Boswell has spent a lot of time on. So thank you all for coming to the table. So the previous process, just for clarification on what the change is for a vacancy, is that the board will accept applications, the library board. 2 of those people will be sent to the county judge, and the county judge will approve one of the 2 or none, and the whole process starts over again. Is that correct?
You want to go ahead and answer that?
Yes, I can answer that. So with the committee substitute, what it does is right now there is a regular process and a alternate process that were put in place with Senate Bill 167. This committee substitute reduces the alternate process to 1 name suggested from the library board to the county judge before the county judge can decide to either select that name or pick their own candidate. So it really changes the alternate process, and it removes KDLA from the nominations process totally.
Okay. So the fiscal court would, through a resolution, choose the alternate
Correct.
And to be able to choose their own candidate.
Yes.
Okay.
So all they need to do is adopt a resolution to decide to go down that alternate path.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Would you like to add anything to that?
No, I'm good.
I will add one thing. So there are 2 types of library boards. There's a regular and the alternative. Under the regular, 2 names will be sent to the judge executive from the local board. And the judge executive, under the regular process, must choose one of those 2 names. But the names come from the local library board.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Are there any other questions or discussion? Senator Elkins.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think I know the answer to this. Is it difficult, or what are the processes of changing from a regular to an alternate?
So that's where all the fiscal court would need to do is adopt a resolution saying they prefer the alternate process.
Thank you. I thought that was the case. I just wanted clarification. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Motion on bill.
Second.
We have a motion second on the bill. That's for the Senate bill as amended by the committee substitute. Please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams. Senator Chambers Armstrong. Senator Elkins.
Aye.
Senator Herron. Senator Maiden. Senator Mays Bledsoe. Senator McDaniel. Senator Mills.
Aye.
Senator Rawlings. Senator Tishner. Chair Nemus.
Aye. Senate Bill 40 as amended by the committee substitute passes 10-0 with favorable expression. We expect it to do the same on the floor. Thank you very much for getting everybody to cooperate. I look forward to checking out the book explaining all this in the future. If there's no further business, is there a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned.